You know the feeling. It's the tight knot in your stomach when you are swiping your card for essential groceries, or that sudden compulsive need to pull down to refresh your banking app over and over again. Or maybe you handle it by doing the exact opposite. You let unopened bills pile up on the kitchen counter, hoping that if you just avoid looking at the numbers, they won't feel real. If you were driving and your car's check engine light started flashing red, you would pull over immediately. But when our own internal alarm system flashes, millions of us try to just keep driving. That flashing internal alarm has a specific name. It's called money anxiety. If you are experiencing this, you are in very crowded company. In 2022, the American Psychological Association found that 87% of surveyed adults pointed to inflation as their main source of stress. That stress makes perfect sense when you look at the everyday world. It hits you right at the pump, watching the meter climb past $6.99 for a single gallon of gas. And it follows you straight into the produce aisle, making the simple, necessary act of feeding your family feel like a heavy burden. To turn off a check engine light, you have to look under the hood. We need to diagnose exactly why your psychological alarm is flashing in the first place before we can stop it. Let's look at the first common reason the alarm flashes. We'll call it the bumpy road. Sometimes the internal alarm goes off because the current economic environment you are driving through is genuinely difficult. This data visualization shows a stock market ticker filled with red, negative numbers. When you are constantly bombarded by stressful political headlines, breaking news, or watching your own retirement account drop, the pressure accumulates quickly. All of those external factors make it incredibly difficult to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Your mind gets stuck in a loop of constant worry about what tomorrow will bring. Solution-based therapy is like installing sturdy guardrails along a dangerous road. You work with a professional to set short-term goals, like building a payment schedule, and establish boundaries by restricting access to financial news apps, giving your brain a break. For anxiety caused by current events, solution-based therapy acts as a shock absorber. It helps you navigate immediate external bumps without crashing. But what if you have a steady job, your bank account is healthy today, and the panic still won't stop? That points us to the second source of money anxiety: faulty wiring. The root cause here is money trauma. Growing up in a financially unstable environment leaves a lasting physical and psychological mark on how you view your finances as an adult. You might have spent your childhood watching family members struggle just to keep their jobs. Or you experienced the sudden, frightening loss of your home when a notice was taped to a window. When you live through events like that, your brain learns a very specific lesson. It learns to equate money with extreme danger. Trauma-informed care helps you safely untangle and reconnect those old, frayed wires. You reprocess traumatic memories with a therapist, identifying exactly why money is a trigger today and unlearning the worrying behaviors adopted from adults around you. Trauma-informed care focuses on your biological stress response, rewiring an internal alarm system that incorrectly signals an emergency even when you are safe. Overcoming money anxiety requires a two-pronged approach. You have to care for your mindset, and you have to care for your money. Once you begin addressing the psychological alarm with therapy, it's time to fix the engine itself. Taking small, practical steps to work on your finances builds a solid foundation for your recovery. Start small. Focus on building a simple emergency fund and create a basic, balanced budget so you can track exactly where your expenses are going each month. You don't have to do the math alone. Your local library offers free resources to help you build financial literacy, and many communities provide free credit counseling and guided savings programs. Money anxiety is a deeply personal experience, and the causes vary wildly from person to person. Please give yourself grace as you figure out what works for you. By addressing the health of your mindset and the stability of your finances, you establish the control needed to move forward with a new sense of peace. Take the first step today. Visit Community Minds to explore our free mental health resources, or give us a call at 516-715-4970 to verify your insurance and request an appointment.